Christine.
Oh, Mary. I didn't recognise you in your school uniform. But then I suppose all schoolgirls look alike in uniform, don't they? That's nice. Mary. Is it your mother? Well, have you heard from her since... Mary! Mary!
Mary! Hello.
Oh, hello.
What's for today, then?
What? I'm sorry, what did you say?
What's for lunch?
Cold meat and salad.
Again?
I haven't much time.
You've plenty of time when it suits you.
I've my exams.
They took up precious little of your time before.
I'm sorry.
Yes, that too, when it suits you.
Cold meat and salad, it's all we have. I'll get it for you.
Now, look, Mary, girl, what's the matter? Are you all right? You feeling all right?
Yes, yes, I'm fine.
What then? What's the matter? Is it some boy?
No.
So, it's your mother again.
It is not.
Have you heard from her again? Have you had a letter?
No.
I know you too well. I know you both too well. You and her the whole time.
No.
Forget her.
Well, who else have I got? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh, Dad.
Why are you behaving like this? I had respect for my father, and I will have respect from you.
And where would you want me to start?
I'm going out. I won't be long. And I want my lunch ready when I come back.
Look, all I said was... Well, I didn't mean any disrespect. I didn't mean anything. It just seems to me that if a man's going to put on a dog collar, then he should carry the whole thing through.
Pick up the flag and the white man's boat.
I did not say that.
You didn't have to.
He should just practice what he preaches, that's all.
That's all. You should read Graham Greene.
Oh, I do read Graham Greene. I like Graham Greene.
Then inwardly digest, Mr. Duffy.
Look, I have a lot of respect for your father.
Oh.
I even like him.
Thank you very much.
Well, at least he's honest.
It's very nice to know.
Oh, stop it. It all started with a quiet drink.
That's how it started, yes.
You are the most infuriating...
And you are the most condescending, and I do mean the most. The trouble with you is you're just like my father.
What?
I ran away once. I often wondered why. Now I know.
All right. Mea culpa. It's my fault. I'm sorry. Whenever we talk again, I shall make damn...
If ever we talk again.
All right, whenever we exchange notes, I shall make damn sure I avoid politics, religion, and your father.
In that order?
Right, if that's your answer, I'm going to start tabling questions.
Do you know Mary Campbell?
Who?
Mary Campbell.
Well, what's she got to do with it? No, I don't know Mary Campbell.
She's a nice girl. Her father's...
Enough! I've had enough of fathers. Now, you're busy.
Yes, I am busy. Mrs. Sutherland wants this ready for tomorrow.
Well, he's not coming back from the islands till
And
tonight.
he'll want this done when he does get back.
Oh, well, I was hoping you might do these for me.
Not a chance. Anyway, aren't you supposed to be in court this afternoon?
Yes!
Mr. Duffy,
I'm just going out.
but you wanted this.
What?
It's Bobby Coulter, sir, who's been spoken to his mother.
Oh, yes, come on in.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Do want that. Good. Now, what did you say?
Well, it's all here, sir. She never gave him a penny piece.
Ah, that's more like it. Any trouble from his mate?
His brother, sir. No, except he's gone to the islands. He'll not be back till Thursday.
Damn. Is there anything else?
Well, no, sir, except...
Well, I'm due in court now.
Well, there's been a theft from the high school.
Well, tell the reporter to the children's panel.
It's rather serious, sir. It's a teacher's handbag, or rather a white shoulder bag. She just cashed her monthly paycheck, and there's more than £100 in it.
Oh.
Now, the teacher swears it's one of the girls. We haven't talked to her yet.
Yeah, well, I'm due in court right now.
I'm sorry, sir. It's Ronald Campbell's daughter. The Fisk was a good friend to him, or used to be.
All right, well, you leave a message for him with Christine.
Christine?
What? Oh, Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Well, it's nothing official yet. I just thought the Fiscal would like to know. The message is that Mary Campbell might be involved.
Furthermore, the accused is unable to give a satisfactory account of his movements during that afternoon. When arrested about a mile from the fruit van, the accused was found to have silver to the value of £4.15 in his possession. He claims that his mother gave him a £5 note to change, which he obtained at a public house.
Train now at platform 2 will leave shortly for Glasgow. The 1300 hours for Glasgow, now at platform 2, will leave shortly.
It's about Mary.
I might have known.
She's run away again, I think.
Oh, she has she?
I think so.
You think so?
I wondered if you might have heard anything.
I haven't heard anything. I presume she went back to school half an hour ago.
Was she upset about anything?
Not as far as I know.
Mr. Campbell, I'm only trying to help.
Miss Russell, are you here officially or unofficially?
Well, a bit of both, I suppose.
I prefer my own business to remain my own business, Miss Russell, and I would be grateful if you would tell Mr. Sutherland so. Now, if you excuse me,
It's
I really
gone
will
beyond
have
being
to
just your business or mine, Mr. Campbell. Won't you help?
I did have occasion to reprimand Mary. She's become impossible these last weeks.
Is her mother still writing to her?
She has been, since she left 6 months ago, but I don't see what business that is of
Mary
yours.
told me. And besides, it isn't just my business, as I said.
She hasn't written for some weeks. I can't say I'm sorry.
Well, do you have the address in Glasgow? We may have to get in touch with Mary's mother.
I don't know it. And I don't want to.
Very well. I'm sure the police in Glasgow will be able to trace the address.
8 Teviot Drive, care of Peter Andrews.
Thank you.
No, I'm not sure.
Please.
You don't even know where she's gone.
I think I do.
What? Oh, yeah, look, I've got to go back in. But look, you've been in the office longer than I have. Do what you think fit.
Thanks, Alec.
The 13 hours from Glendordan, due at Queen Street at 15:50, is now arriving at platform 7.
Christine? Hello, Procurator Fiscal's office? Ah, Mr. Sutherland. No, I haven't seen her since lunch. I've been in court all afternoon. Yes, I did. No, he wasn't too bad. I think it went very well. What? Oh. Yes, she's still typing that. We weren't expecting you in the office till tomorrow. But she must have been out when you phoned. Yes, all right. Yes, all right. I'll tell her. Don't worry.
Well, where the hell is she?
I don't know. I wish I did.
I tried phoning through several times to tell her to be back early, but no reply.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure she wouldn't have gone wherever she has gone if she'd known.
The wisdom of the obvious, Mr. Duthie. Ah, she's only halfway through the work I gave her before I went away. I wanted to check through it tonight.
Well, I know she wanted to finish that. It's not like Christine. There must be some explanation.
There'll have to be. She should have been here all afternoon. When you're in court and I'm away, there should be somebody in this office at all times. Oh, look at this.
Oh, that one's mine.
Eh?
Sorry.
This. Mary Campbell. Oh, I know her father.
The Constable Roberts thought you might like to see that.
Well, fat chance of finding anything on Miss Russell's desk when it's lying in chaos.
How were things in the islands?
Oh, well, Mary's done it this time. I had to sort it all out the last time she ran away. But this theft... Ronald Campbell's a hard man. Hard in himself and hard in the bottle. But I don't suppose he'd want to see his daughter go off to a remand home.
You mean an assessment centre?
A rose by another name. Hey, what action have the police taken?
I don't know. Oh, I was in court all afternoon.
Oh, well, you'd better leave this one to me. I'll have a word, several words with our Miss Russell in the morning.
Mr. Andrews? Oh, no, dear. He left here some weeks ago. Yes. As a matter of fact, I bought the flat from him.
Oh. Do you know where he has gone?
Yes, dear, I do. Do you want to see him? I could take you in my car. I'm going that way. Doesn't really matter when I get to my destination, but I don't like the idea if you're trailing home by yourself, you know. Lucky to catch me, dear. Quite a long way by bus. Not so far by car, though. Oh! Dear, did you see that? Some people never put their indicators out, do they? Stupid fool. Quite a nice man, Mr. Andrews, isn't he? A bit shy, though, I think, don't you? Yes, very shy. Now, I go up here. Now I go left here. Oh, no, I'm wrong. No, I go right here. Silly me. Yes. It's not far now, though, dear. Don't worry. Now, let me see. Whoops! Oh! You never know the minute, do you? Now, let me see. Yes, this is right. Drysdale Drive. I think this is right, yes.
Mrs. Campbell, can I see is Mrs. Campbell here?
I'm terribly sorry. Mrs. Campbell doesn't live here anymore.
I'm Mary Campbell from Glendoran.
Mary? Come in here, will you? Let me take your bag. In here. Oh, sit down, won't you? You just arrived in Glasgow?
Mr. Andrews, where is my mother? I want to see her. Where is she?
Yes, can I help?
Hello, I'm looking for Mr. Andrews.
Never heard of him.
Well, he did live next door.
No, that was a Mrs. Pierce.
But I've got the address.
Helen!
Yes?
Oh, there you are.
What is it, dear?
This lady's looking for a Mr. Andrews.
Oh, we wouldn't know anything about him.
No, he used to live next door. But he's gone, you see.
Well, when did he go?
Oh, we couldn't say.
4.5 months ago, after he sold the flat to Mrs. Pierce.
Yes, nearly 5 months ago.
4.5, dear.
4.5.
Did a woman live there, too?
You mean Mrs. Pierce?
No, I mean when Mr. Andrews lived there.
Oh, we couldn't say anything about that. Could we, Helen?
No. You see, they were both out at business all day. Do you know where Mr. Andrews lives now?
No, dear, we've no idea.
Drysdale Drive.
Yes, that's right, Drysdale Drive.
Such a pity. He bought that house and she disappeared.
Into the blue?
Have you seen a young girl here today, a schoolgirl?
No, not today. Did you see a schoolgirl, dear?
No. I didn't recognize a uniform. Did you?
Never mind. Can you tell me how to get to Drysdale Drive?
Well, go up to the end of the road here and take a 43 bus.
A 42, dear.
Never really worked. Well, I tried. So did your mother. There it is.
But don't you know where she is now?
Well, as I said, London somewhere. Perhaps she's gone to your sister's.
No, she wouldn't.
I didn't think so either. Mind you, she did promise to contact me once she got settled. I'm sure she'd let you know. But she was always talking about... Yes, she was. I know she hated leaving you. I know she was going to send for you.
She wrote and told me that.
Well, if things have worked out... Nobody's fault, really.
I'll have to go to London to look for her.
Well, London's a long way. Besides, you'd have to let them know in Glendoran.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
Why not? They want to know where you are.
I have to go to London. I have to find my mother.
You're like her, aren't you? Determined.
Have to go to London.
Probably as unpredictable. You never know, she might be right here in Glasgow. She does have friends here, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Does anyone in Glendora know where you are?
No.
Well, we could let them know.
No, please don't.
All right. We won't. Now, don't worry, eh? I won't let you down.
I want to see my mother.
All right. There's no point in rushing off to London tonight, is there?
I could stay with my sister.
Yes, you could. You could just catch the night train. You must be tired. Good night's sleep. You can make plans. Don't forget your mother might still be here in Glasgow. You could stay here. You could have the spare room.
I'm not going back, ever.
You miss your mother.
I just wanted to get away. Out of the school, out of the home, out of the place. Miles and miles and miles away.
Is it really as bad as that in Glendora?
Okay, it wasn't really the place. It was my father. He didn't want me to grow up. Just be the little girl he used to take to school by the hand. I couldn't go out. I couldn't meet anyone. I couldn't go to dances.
Your fathers are like that. He was protecting you.
He was jealous of me. And he was a hypocrite because he made it seem as though it were all for my own benefit. And he wouldn't let me come to see my mother.
God forgive me. This time I don't think I care where she's gone.
You have to, Ronald.
The last twice Mary ran away, I worried myself sick. Searched all over for her. I had half the force hunting with me. But not this time, John. Not this time. She humiliated me when she came back, large as life, and defiant, staying with her friends. She's just like her mother. Nobody can be more like her.
This time is different.
No, why so?
The money. She might have taken that teacher's bag, over £100 in it.
But the money's no difficulty.
Oh, it could well be. She might have to face the children's panel. She might end up in an assessment centre. What they call a remand home nowadays. Now, you know you wouldn't like that.
Oh, I think there are enough people know all about my business already. Another morsel of scandal wouldn't make any difference.
Ronald, I'm talking about something different. I'm talking about your daughter being in difficulties with the law because she may have taken or stolen a sum of money, a considerable sum of money.
She doesn't need money. I give her enough.
There is such a thing as emotional theft, where money's just a counter for something else, something lost or denied.
I'm afraid, John, these newfangled theories don't mean very much to me. Mary has run away again. It's as simple as that.
You say she took her clothes with her?
She's never done that before.
Has her mother been writing to her?
From time to time, since ever she went off with that man in Glasgow. Mind you, she hasn't written for a bit. Mary always hid the letters, but I knew all about them anyway.
Do you think she's still in Glasgow? I mean, do you know where she stays?
I prefer my business to remain my business, as I told you, Miss Russell. I don't know where my wife is and I don't want to.
Miss Russell, what's she got to do with this?
Oh, damn fine you know your Miss Russell was here this afternoon, asking the self-same questions.
Was she? I'll have to go.
No, John. No, please don't. I'm sorry I lost my temper. It's just that things are getting a bit too much. Stay for a little while, just till I get a grip. Please. Have another dram before
just a
you
very
go.
small one.
Sláinte.
Sláinte bha.
Well, I'm not very much of a success as a family man, am I? and daughter in London. My wife in Glasgow with another man. I'll never know what you saw in him. And now Mary. That's the bit I find is hardest to bear. She was always my favourite. Ever since she was a wee thing. You know that, John.
Well, children are like women. They keep turning out to be people.
You know, her mother was no fit person to have custody of her. I gave the child everything she wanted. Everything. I always have. A good home. God knows I've been a father and a mother to her for a long time, John. A long time. Her mother was no mother to her. Too indulgent. Too ready to buy her affection when she went off on her pleasures. Not caring what effect it was going to have on the child. I'll never know what she saw. I love Mary, John. I always have. I think I've loved her more than... That's what I can't understand. Why is she doing this to me? Do you know, John? Do you understand? I've worked hard all my life, not for myself, but for my family, and this is the way they repay me, and I don't know where I've gone wrong. Do you know?
Oh, you ask a hard question, man.
I've got to find an answer. Some kind of answer, some kind, John.
Well, it's maybe that you're just a wee bit too hard on folk.
But people respect you for that.
Oh, I know it's with the best of intentions, but I know there's nobody you're more hard on than yourself. Oh, don't worry, man. We'll find her and bring her back.
That's all I want. Mary back home.
Aye. And Ronald, man, when we bring her back, you won't be hard on her, will you?
No, John. No, I won't.
She's just a child. Lots of girls of her age have taken to running away these days. To Glasgow and further afield. So don't blame yourself too hard. Look, and you've one consolation a lot of parents don't have. You know why she's gone. You know where she's likely to have gone to. Ah, don't worry, we'll find her.
That's what everybody says. Do the right thing, whatever that is. Go back home and be good. Do what my father tells me. Do what the teachers
No, Mary,
tell
that's
me.
not fair. That's not what I said. I said I want you to do the best thing for you, not for anybody else, for you.
Yes. Well, that's different. I'm sorry. I've been very rude, Mr. Andrews.
Peter. It's better. Would you like something to eat now?
No, I don't think I'm hungry.
I'd say you haven't eaten all day.
No, I haven't.
Oh, let me get you something light, some toast and coffee, perhaps an egg or two.
Yes, please.
All right. I'll be in the kitchen, other side of the passage. You think you'll find it all right?
Yes, thank you.
Would you like to freshen up now?
Yes.
I'll show you where it is. Through here. Bedroom. Bathroom's over there. There's a towel.
Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll look after you.
Mr. Andrews?
Can I help you?
I'm looking for a Mrs. Campbell.
I'm sorry, nobody of that name lives here.
Oh. Well, then Mary Campbell.
Mrs. Mary Campbell? No, I don't know anyone of that name.
No, Mary's her daughter.
A mother and her daughter. I'm sad to say I live here all on my own.
Mr. Andrews, I'm from Glendoran.
Oh, really?
You are Mr. Peter Andrews, aren't you?
Tell me, how did you get my name and address?
From two old ladies.
Two old ladies?
Yes, in Teviot Drive. They said they knew you and...
Two dear old ladies?
Yes.
Two dear old ladies in Teviot Drive. Yes, I think I knew them. I think you'll find that they do and say a great deal more than sing psalms on a Sunday. I'm sorry you've been misinformed. Mrs. Campbell doesn't live here and never has done. Good night.
Who's there?
I tell you, I saw Mr. Andrews open the door and take her into the house.
Are you sure?
My dear, of course I'm sure. You're lucky to get me, dear. I'd gone visiting, but my friends were out. Let me see now. Yes, this corner. I saw that at an RAC rally. It's marvelous, isn't it? Always wanted to try it. Now then. Yes. Here we are.
Good evening, Mr. Duffy.
Oh, good evening.
You often work in Miss Russell's office at this hour of the night?
Not if I can help it, no.
But tonight you couldn't help it.
Well, I came in to see if Miss Russell had...
And reappeared after a regrettable disappearance this afternoon?
Yes.
And has she?
It doesn't look like it.
Mm-hmm. She's not at home either.
No, I know, I phoned.
So I was told.
Oh.
Your loyalty is highly commendable, but totally misplaced. When did you last see Miss Russell?
Well, this afternoon in the court. She came round specially to see me.
Mr. Duffy, I think it's about time you gave me the full version. Where the hell are you? Oh, I thought so. What? Where are you? Oh, I know that. Oh, what address? Uh-huh. Now listen. Just you do what you should have been doing all day. Stay put. Just wait there until the police arrive. Got it? Right. Aye, Frank, I know. Glasgow's full of runaway girls. Aye. But, Frank, from what I can gather, this girl's in real danger.
Attend a report of Code 7 at 52 Drysdale Drive. The report from Miss Christine Russell at 52 Drysdale Drive. Over.
Is it you, lassie? She's away down there.
Mary, sorry. Mary, I meant you no harm. I swear it. Mary, I couldn't help it. Mary? Mary, I haven't done anything to you. Forgive me, please. Come back to the flat. You can't stay here all night. Come back and get your clothes. I couldn't help it, Mary. I couldn't. I swear I wouldn't have hurt you. I swear it. Promise me you won't tell anyone.
I'm sorry. Sorry. He didn't do anything. He didn't.
You'll die of exposure. Come on.
No promises, Ronald. The matter's already out of my hands. I'll just do what I can. Meanwhile, why not get on to the school, and see if you can't get Mary away with you for a few days.
Thank you, John. Well, Mary, would you like that? I will try.
Thank you.
I wish you'd get on with it.
Yeah, you could wish your life away doing that.
You didn't have to, you know. I could have carried the can myself. It was my decision to go after Mary.
And my responsibility to stop you. Fortunes of war.
Thanks anyway, then.
Part of my job.
Goodbye, John.
Goodbye, Mary.
Goodbye.
I'll wait for you outside. Good day, Miss Russell.
Good day, Mr. Campbell.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Come in here, please, both of you. Just what in God's name do you think you're both playing at? Well, Mr. Duthie, do you have some unique interpretation to put on the office of Procurator Fiscal Depute? An interpretation which might comprehend the withholding of evidence, the perverting of justice, the aiding and abetting of the escape of a minor from her legal guardian? Is that it?
That's not fair, Mr. Sutherland.
Miss Russell, I'll come to you in a minute. Do you never read the law, Mr. Duthie? Or is it that you believe you can write it as well?
At the time, I acted as I saw fit, sir. I believe that's part of my interpretation also.
Do you indeed? And does acting as you see fit include the abuse of the power and authority this office holds? It is certainly not the manipulation of this office for those in whom you hold an interest. You and I, Mr. Duthie, come between the law and the people. We have a trust to serve them both. Just how well do you believe you fulfilled that trust yesterday? Now, Miss Russell, as to your part in this business.
Yes?
I think you thought that at the time you were doing the right thing.
I wouldn't have done it otherwise.
Well, you should have known better. You've been my secretary for over 2 years. You, of all people, should have known that this was a matter for the police, for that's where it ended. And that's where it should have begun. But you, following your own course, placed that child in considerable jeopardy.
If I hadn't got to Mary when I did, that man Andrews might very well...
If you had told the police first, that girl would never have got as far as that man Andrews. Oh, God preserve me from well-meaning amateurs. If you want to play the knight errant, and if you want to play the Lady Bountiful, then go somewhere else to do it. You'd both be damn lucky not to get the sack as it is. But if, in spite of appearances, you still wish to help me to run this office, then go on and do it. The choice is yours.